Real shit. I ride for my niggas, dog. I ride for my niggas.
Hey, all right. So basically, today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to land your first offer. By the way, my name is Sam. I've been in high ticket sales for more than half a year now. I would say consistently for 8 months now. And I'm going to show you exactly how I landed my first offer, how you're going to land your first offer. You've been hearing about high ticket sales now for 7-8 months, and you just haven't pulled the trigger, or you just don't know where to start. I will show you exactly what to do right now. So I'm going to break down a couple of different things. First of all, how you can make money with high ticket sales, how you're going to find your first offer, and then a little bit more on what high ticket sales is. And then I'll come up with even strategies where you can land your first offer literally within the next week. So I'll tell you exactly what that might look like. Right. So you're here right now because of the fact that you've probably watched a couple of different videos on YouTube or on TikTok, or you're coming wherever you're coming from, and you're trying to land yourself an opportunity now. You're trying to make some fucking money at this point. You've done the research. You've figured out what you want to do. Now you just want to land a role. Beautiful. Great. What are you going to do so? First of all, how can high ticket sales actually make you money? Okay. So first of all, high ticket sales is either remote closing or DM setting or dialing. Okay. That's what it is. So for example, you have creators out there, which I'll show you right now. Actually, let's go over a little bit more on some of the creators and how actually high ticket sales works. So essentially there's creators like TJR, Brezscales, Alex G, right? And they all sell a course, whether it's trading, whether it's freelance brand scaling, whether it's whatever, right? They're selling a course. They have an audience. They have a lot of fucking people who are messaging them. They need people like me, you, to take those calls, to close those deals, to actually set those appointments, right? And there's a lot of micro creators that you might not see that, aren't as big as TJR or Alex G, who are doing, multi 7 figures every single month, right? Doing 1 to 2 mil in just course sales, right? So there's other opportunities out there. And so if you're in your mind thinking right now, like, oh, I there's just not enough opportunity out there, there's too much competition, you're just lying to yourself. You're making excuses, because what I've seen from being in the space, that everybody is a lazy fuck. I've been a lazy fuck at one point too. Everybody doesn't care enough. So if you care and you are driven and you've been trying to make online money work for forever now, you just haven't found the opportunity to do so, this is your start. If you want to start in info, if you want to start in sales, this is the place to start. Okay, because sales and marketing is the backbone for any successful business. 75% of billionaires, 75% of billionaires all come from a background of sales, okay? So that's high ticket sales. You are just a representative taking 5 to 10% of their commission and their sales, and you earn money that way, right? So Alex G, TJR, they both, and Brezscales, they all sell at a price point of $5,000 for their course. You're taking anywhere from 5 to 10, even 15% at times in commission. Okay, and you can even get further than that with managing, which I'll kind of break down how I do that now at this point. So how can you actually make money with high ticket sales, right? You're taking calls, you're setting DMs, you have somebody taking those calls. This was a really funny call. It was just not a qualified prospect at all. It was just like a Nigerian mother. So it was really funny. And then once you take those calls, you take down 10K pips. This was an 11.5K deal. I closed on one call. I spoke with them for 5 minutes, or not 5 minutes, like an hour, 50 minutes. And I got to take home 1.1K in commissions based off of that in one single hour. I've been able to make $4,500 in commissions in a single day before. I do this on a day-to-day basis. I can even show you my calendar, how packed it is. I'll put in a screenshot there just so I don't leak anything. But anywho, so this, as you could tell, is pretty raw and unedited video, and that's really what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a complex thing, okay? What we're going to do, so you've seen methods like cold outreach. I'm going to show you different methods, so you're going to guaranteed land a role, right? All those other cold outreach methods, you're expecting to get the top of the crop setting offer. You're going to be making 10K a month your first month with cold outreach. You're not. You're going to be sending out a bunch of fucking Loom videos, which I'll break down, and you're going to be asking to be setting outbound. Okay, what I mean by outbound is you're not going to be messaging the people that are already in the image. So I don't know what just happened to cut out, but anyway, so what I was saying was you are going to be an outbound setter for these creators. A lot of the times, everybody wants to be an inbound setter, right? Because they're warm leads, they're already messaging you, you don't have to go and find them. Yes, that's ideal. That's where you want to be. But a lot of fucking people are lazy and they don't want to work their way up. It's just like a fucking job. You're getting a job with a small business and you're trying to make your way up. The reason that it's so lucrative is because it's fully commission based. There's absolutely zero base salary for most times. And so what you're doing is you're just a commission-based sales rep, and you're saying to these creators right now, you're going to, like, for example, you can go to my Instagram, right, and message me. That's inbound. What other creators want is they want an outbound person. So I have 500 followers, for example. There's probably people that followed me that didn't message me, right? So what you're going to do for other creators like TJR, like Brett Scales, maybe not at their size even, what you're going to do is you're going to actually go to their DMs, send them a Loom video saying, hey, I have all the time in the world. I see your brand and I want to be an outbound setter for you. I can bet you that you're not maximizing the most amount of money that you could be making throughout your pipeline, because there's a lot of people that follow their content that need people to be outbound setters. It's not the prettiest, it's not the top of the crop, but you're going to start your way up and earn your way into inbound, earn your way into closing. That's what you're going to do. And nobody's going to tell you that besides me here. So for example, if you wanted to just get a list of people to start following, go to my Instagram, go through the people that I follow, and then click that little plus person at the top. First of all, follow me. Second of all, click the person at the top right to get more suggested pages to follow. So basically in the Loom video, what you're going to put is just like this. Me and you are talking right now. This is a Loom video. What you're going to do is a custom Loom video for each creator that you want to put outbound DMs for, right? And you're going to say, hey, I have a lot of time on my hands. I'm brand new. I want to get my feet in the ground and I'm super hungry, but give me the chance. Let me work outbound DMs. Let me go into your account and start messaging people, right? I want to do that for you. I will work my ass off until I can prove myself to be an inbound setter. I don't want it to be handed to me. I'm not like everybody else. This is your way of actually landing your offer. Okay, so this is you're probably gonna go through a couple months of rejection. I'll be honest. Like, you will go through a bunch of no answers from DMs. You're just gonna get left on red. You have to be able to put yourself in a convicted way where you know this is make or break for you. But either way, you're probably gonna message people for the next month and a half. Now, don't be discouraged. If that's what you want and you really want this, do that. Go fucking ham. Okay. And you're probably not going to make a lot of money. You're probably not going to make any money your first month, but you're working your way up. Okay. The other way is just brute force. Like I heard this from somewhere. It's called the Trojan horse method, right? Where basically you're just coming in and you're following their whole setting script, right? Like, for example, if I had I just say DM me if you have any questions, but if somebody had like DM me info or DM me trades, you're basically just going through that process and you're just following the setting script and trying to get on a call with one of the closers. This will only work if the offer owner himself is taking the calls. Now, on top of that, don't waste people's times. Okay. If you realize they're getting pissed off, do not waste people's times. Do not wait till the end of the call to say, hey, like, I've just been messing with you. I just want to be able to close for you. Like, you are absolutely going to get blocked on every fucking platform. People will hate you for that. Do it in the DMs. Do not book a call. Please do it in the DMs and pitch yourself as a setter to them. Okay. Just so you can get in contact with somebody who could put you there. But this really doesn't work. It's outdated. So I would recommend just doing the Loom videos method. I thought I'd just put a couple of ways out there. Now, the third possible way to actually just land an offer, right? Placement, direct placement. For example, I manage a sales team for a couple of different offers, and I'm on my own offer that I close for at the moment. I manage that sales team, and I'm managing over 10 people at the moment, and we're aggressively scaling, trying to find more people. If you want direct placement, follow me on Instagram, start messaging me, and we can have a chat, and I possibly could place you onto an offer directly that I'm managing where you don't have to do any of the outreach, and I could put you onto that offer within the next week or even week and a half, not even. Okay, where you can start making a shitload of money. And then just go through my Instagram. You'll see the free sauces tab. Join my free Discord, or in the bio here. Join my free Discord. And yeah, so really, it's not that hard. You just need to you need to have a lot of conviction. You need to care about what you want from life. If you want to have a lot of success, do this. Okay. Yeah. So that's really the end of it. Like, if you want it that bad, you will figure out a way to find it. Okay. It's not that hard. Like, online money is not hard. People are just not hungry enough. Like, the competition and barrier to entry is absolutely so minimal. Like, first of all, on my offer, I'm 19. I am the youngest person by 6 fucking years. The oldest person, I'm like the youngest closer on the team. We're doing close to $1 million cash collected every single month. And I am the youngest closer. I'm not even in last. I just joined with that offer, like, not even 2 weeks ago. I'm like 4th place now or something. But anyways, yeah, we're on track to do I'm on track to do like 15, 17K this month. So we'll see. The month's not over. But anyway, so if you enjoyed that video, if you got any value out of what I've just said or what I've gone over, please subscribe and yeah, stay posted. I'm going to be super active on YouTube, and yeah, see you guys then.